Yeah, I know.
Hydrated. The bitch is hydrated every day.
I know.
We just had a green apple.
We just had a green apple.
What is with the noise? Anyway.
Anyway.
Enough mouth noise talking. We are back for another episode. Season 4, episode 9. Into the Deep. Not in too deep, but into
the deep.
The Deep. Aired August 6th, 2013. Written by Janelle Lennon and directed by Chad Lowe. So he was in Syracuse, but he was directing this episode.
Hey, okay.
The summary. Paige throws Emily a surprise birthday party. Mona's selfless act provides Hannah and her mother with their first bit of good news. Ezra gets some distressing news. Lots of Ezra. Not lots, but enough Ezra.
Why? It's not even like Ezra Aria stuff. It's like strictly Ezra stuff. And dealing with Malcolm and Maggie.
Right. So like we took the time to utilize Ezra and Maggie, which whatever. No Malcolm, but we took the time to do this.
Are we doing this because Malcolm's not actually his child? You know. And you know.
I know, but do you know? But you don't.
Know. I don't know.
Is that your prediction? Do you think
that's my prediction, because why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
Ezra's not a main player. Ezra was a main player when he was a side main player when he was dating Aria.
Right.
So
they're no longer together.
Malcolm is not his child.
As far as I'm concerned, let's end it then.
Well, right, but then maybe he would go back to Aria and be like this is what's going to bring them back together, because he's going to be like, you're never going to believe what happened. And she's going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then it's like, I love you, but also like I'm seeing Jake. His name's Jake, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's the predicts for you.
His name is Those are good predictions.
In case you were wondering.
Those are really good predictions.
That's what's coming down the pipeline.
All right, I love it.
Yeah.
But let's start with Mona. That's how the episode opens.
Yes, let's do
She's
it.
being questioned. The cop is trying to trip her up. He's like, it was 3 gunshots. She's like, I've told you. It was 2. It was self-defense. I overheard on the Halloween train Wilden talking about Garrett. And I know he knew I was there. And I didn't tell anyone because I was sneaking out of Radley and I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want to get in trouble.
Right.
The cop's like, oh, you just sneak out of an institution.
Out of an institution.
And she's like, yeah, I did it all the time, like several times.
Yeah.
He finds that hard to believe, but. So she was saying, well, Wilden was blackmailing me, and well, basically she was blackmailing him and was afraid of him, and she killed him out of self-defense. That's really it. Like,
my biggest takeaway from that was, why was Wilden obsessed with pinning the murder on the girls?
Right. And she says that he was.
Right. Why?
Why?
Like, I wish he said why, the cop that was interrogating her, and then she could have been like, because, or maybe she doesn't know.
Well, I think, does she also say he was involved with Allison? I don't remember now.
No, but that would make sense.
Yeah, but then she says that I knew he killed Wilden. So is she admitting that? I'm sorry. Well,
yeah,
Garrett.
Right.
So is she admitting that she knows Wilden killed Garrett, or she's just making up this lie to make it sound better?
It made it sound like she's like, I knew. Wilden knew I knew he killed Garrett. That's why he was on to me.
Right. We've also never just closed the case on who did kill Garrett.
Right.
So now wouldn't the cop be like, wait a minute, what are you saying here? We need to open this case again.
But instead we're just locking her up.
We're just saying you can go because they have no other evidence. There's no one to corroborate her story. So she does get to go home.
Right.
But she goes to Radley.
Now, was that mandated that she had to go to Radley, or she checked herself into Radley?
Unclear. Yeah. Because all of this, Veronica and Ashely are like, this better not have anything to do with you two, Hannah and Spencer, because otherwise this could really jeopardize your mother's case.
Yeah.
It did get her far enough where she did post bail. However, it set at $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. $1 million because he was a
Whoa.
detective.
Yeah.
No one's got that kind of cash laying around.
No, and we were both like, we don't really know how this works.
No. Also, Hannah says to her dad, you only need to deposit 10% of the bail. So it's like, when do you make up the other?
Right. So
do you have to complete this like over years, or
how does that work?
How does that? I don't know how that works.
She needed $100K, and then Caleb was trying to sell his mom's car.
He's gonna sell his car.
Which, like, how much could you get for that? Yeah. How does this work?
Not $100K. I don't know.
How does this work?
Spencer also worries. Mona has in the past told the cops that, we bullied her.
Right.
Could she also use this to make it look like we did it? And we like also forced her to do this.
Right.
It's all possible.
I mean, very valid. Very, very valid thoughts.
So no one knows who to trust. And Hannah's like, well, I mean, is my mom going to come home? Like, that's all that matters to her.
Yeah.
And she's devastated to hear about the bail. She calls her dad and she's like, we need to get mom out of here. Like, she's saying she's okay. She's not okay. And when she's on the phone with Tom, Pastor Ted, he must be playing some like,
I'm thinking like baseball.
adult sports league.
He's literally wearing a baseball tee.
He is.
So maybe softball?
Softball. Like,
softball.
Yeah, like an over 30s club.
A league.
Doing a little league.
Yeah.
And he sees Hannah and she's like, I know you've called. I couldn't deal. And he's like, you got to have faith. She's like, no, I don't need faith. I need money. They posted my mom's bail, $1 million. And he's like, oh, okay. Like, it will all work out. Your mom's tough. Your mom's strong. Like, let her know I'm thinking about her.
I mean, what else is he supposed to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So later on, Ashely goes home because she has post bail, except she has to wear an ankle monitor, which we were like, the bitch is killing it. Every time she lifted the pant leg up with those like wedges and the ankle bracelet,
it's just like,
it was so sexy.
I love
Are we
ankle
normal?
Shot. I love it. It's just because of the shoe with the pant leg, and she like lifted it up.
And she's just so hot.
She's so hot. She's so hot. Like,
she's
oh my gosh,
so hot. And like Pastor Ted's like, damn girl, you looking fine.
Boy.
She looks so good with the
ankle
monitor. It's
so
not
hot.
normal to say.
So hot.
But she looks so good. She can't leave unless it's a medical appointment or she's back at, I guess, in court or with the trial. So Ted does come over. He brings a pie and he's like, I know you want to spend time with your daughter, but, when you are ready, I want to, see you. I'm just giving you some time. She's like, yeah, I know you did come to visit me. I told them not to let you in because I was just embarrassed.
Yeah.
Which, of course, she was.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't have anything to be embarrassed about. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. He's like, he knows in his gut she did not kill him.
Yeah. I feel what she's saying. Like, I probably wouldn't want visitors either.
Absolutely not. Like, you are being degraded.
Right.
1 million times over, and you're not yourself, and ugh.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
But she invites him in, and they have some pie. We don't really see Hannah much. She's just kind of, I guess, like letting them have some time together.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mona does call Hannah, and she's like, yeah, I know. Is your mom home? That's all that matters. Like, you're welcome.
Right. I just want to make sure your mom made bail.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, she did. She's home. She's like, good. You're welcome. And we see Mona packing a bag. And then at the end of the episode, we see she's back at Radley in her old room.
Yeah. She seems happy about it.
She does. So Mike says, what do you think Mona is up to back at Radley? Kat adds, was this her plan all along to confess to Wilden's murder so she can go back to Radley? I don't necessarily think that this confessing to Wilden's murder leads you to a mental institution.
Yeah, I don't think this was her
but
plan the whole
also
time.
maybe because they know, because what she was saying doesn't really match up to what the evidence was, so they know she's innocent of this, but why is she telling a lie? That's the only thing I could think of. Like, she's crazy enough to tell a lie that she killed someone just to do it.
So, like, Mona confessed, but they're like, this is false.
Right. They can't, unless they have someone else that can prove this.
Right.
Or evidence to prove it, she's free to go.
So Ashely's not necessarily off the hook.
No, she still has to await trial because she's still the main player in this.
Right. She
hence
just gets
the ankle
to
bracelet.
hang out at home. But the way Mona said, did your mom make bail or get whatever she said, made me think that Mona paid for it.
Oh. Hey.
Like, I don't know.
It was anonymous bail.
I know. I don't know how Mona would do that, but it was just the way she said it. But maybe she's just saying, like, your mom got out good. That's all I needed to know.
Right. That's all I need to know. Ted and Ashely, they have this cute moment with the pie, and he's like, I should go. But she's like, let me explain. Wilden and I had a past. He was blackmailing me and my daughter. He knew things about me. And Ted says, of course he was corrupt. I know that. I know you didn't kill him. I know you're a good person. And she's like, I just wanted to explain myself to you. And then he says, don't go anywhere because I have a lot riding on you, which was meant to be really cute and endearing. But she was like, oh, you paid my bail.
Is that what we're supposed to think?
I don't know if if she ended up then confirming with him that he said this.
Because I don't think Pastor Ted paid the bail.
Okay.
I just don't.
You just don't? Okay.
No.
I don't know if we go back to this, honestly.
What?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Unless this is a given and I'm just a dumb lollipop. Which is like, hey, that happens like all the time. Very much a dumb lollipop.
What we see, the first time I watched it, I don't think I picked up on what he was actually saying. I thought he was just like, I got, not like I bet my money on you, but I want you around. Yeah. I have a lot riding on this relationship.
That's how I took it earlier.
Right. So that's how I took it. But then when you watch it again, I'm like, oh, now that I know what he's going to say, I'm taking it as I have a lot riding on you. Like you, not in a,
I got it.
Like a,
okay.
Like,
all right.
I spent a lot of money for you to be here without saying it.
Also, that is uncomfortable. And I mean,
uncomfy pants.
It's oh gosh, yeah.
I am 100K in debt to you, mister.
Right, because like, what if it doesn't work out romantically? But then again, no one asked you to do it.
No one asked you to do it.
And you're a pastor, Ted.
You're a pastor, Ted.
So you did it out of the kindness of your heart.
Right.
I don't know.
It all worked out because you made it work out.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about it. I'm sure Hannah's like, great.
Well, yeah.
You're home. That's all that matters. You
right.
get to wait trial from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
Okay. On to Aria, She lets Jake sleep on the couch. Not lets, but she's welcoming that he slept on the couch.
She feels safe when he's around.
Which I really enjoy, and I like to hear that come from her mouth.
Yeah.
She never once said that about Ezra. I feel safe with you.
No, she didn't.
Because how do you feel safe in a relationship where you're dating your teacher? There's an age gap. Nobody wants you to be dating. There's no safety there at all. This is it. This is safe.
Yeah. Byron is gone.
Byron's gone. What am I going to do?
Mike is, I don't know.
He slept at Billy's.
Right. So this is a continuation of
the next night. Yeah.
Okay. So really, she's just like, I need a protector in the house. A guard dog, if you will, on the couch.
She just needs a little animal to come in.
A pit bull, boxer, German shepherd.
Yeah. That's what Jake is. He really is.
Her guard dog.
Her guard dog. And I thought he was trying to make it. He was trying to do it. He was like, we should go for breakfast. She's like, I have to study with Spencer. Well, at least let me get you a coffee. And she accepts, like, I'll get you coffee. You slept on my couch. So you can see that he's trying at least. I don't think it was friendly. I think he was thinking I feel a little bit of a spark between us, more so than I did before. Maybe I'm inching into territory of dating. But of course they don't establish anything, and I'm sure feels like she's probably still not ready though.
Yeah.
So I can't really do anything about it.
Right.
But you know, they plan to hang out, but he says to her, do you need someone to come later? Is your dad coming home? She's no, my dad's coming home. We're doing family game night. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. Which we go to Emily's party. We see Aria's there. Jake is invited. Kim apparently is on the swim team with Emily, this blonde that he's with.
I think Kim's invited and brought Jake as a date.
And brought Jake as a date.
Even though they're just friends.
Right. And have to beg the question, how old is Jake? Where does he go to school?
How old is Jake?
What town do you live in? How do you know Kim? I want to know the details because I'm stuck. I need to know.
I agree. Jake is not one of those characters that have been there the whole time in the school.
Right.
We just have never seen him or paid attention to him.
Exactly.
But he's always been there. Is that
not
who Jake is?
That's not what it is.
No.
Because if he came with Kim is on the swim team, then you start thinking, you start spiraling. Does Jake go to Rosewood?
Right. Right.
There's no way he can go to Rosewood.
I don't know. Jake seems older than me.
He does.
He seems
at least
like he's
by
out
a
of
year.
high school. Yeah.
Maybe he is trying to pay the bills, going to school, or maybe he's not in school and he's just like, I have a job.
Right.
And he's just like a little bit older.
He's like being Toby.
Basically. It's like, why do you want to keep hanging out with all these high schoolers? But maybe you're not that far off from their age.
Right. So I'm guessing
only thing that
we
makes
never find out. Can our PLL people weigh in on this? Like, if you know the show, and if you know, please write us a message.
Please write us.
Or send us a text message.
Yeah, 631-600-3916.
There it is.
Let us know.
There it is. Kat? Kate?
Any name that sounds like that?
Mike? Anyone who has seen the show before? I'm just curious on that.
I'm just curious. Maybe I'll do a little research.
Oh yeah,
and see.
You could do
I
too.
could do it.
Sure,
I could do it.
But we love listener engagement.
We do. We really just want to rely on you guys.
Yeah, it's more fun
do
that
it.
way. It's more fun.
So Jake is at the party. They don't really bump into each other, but Aria is like staring them down all night.
Giraffe legs. Total opposite of her.
Right. And I think the casting did that on purpose. Like,
Sure.
Let's pick tall blonde, short brunette.
Yeah.
Opposite.
Right.
And Aria's just, she can't get past it. And Spencer's like, oh, you're not jealous though? She's like, no, I'm not jealous. Come on. Nothing to be jealous about. But she is repeatedly calling her Barbarella, giraffe legs, leggy girl, blonde girl. And then makes like it very obvious to Jake that she's
obvious.
jealous. And he's like, are you jealous? No.
We're not dating.
That's the typical, like, before you like DTR, we're not dating, but you don't have to explain yourself to me. We're not dating.
Right. But like, how dare you?
But we
clearly
are.
unspoken.
But clearly there's
we
like
have something.
a situationship.
We have a situation.
We have a situationship.
You're my guard dog. Right. I need you at my house tonight.
I need you to sleep over again because Mama's scared.
But also no breakfast in the morning.
Right. Like I just need you as like my safety pillow and we can kiss and do little things. But like we're not in a relationship.
No way. But you can't see Kim.
But you can't, right. You can't be dating anyone else. Yeah. So he senses the jealousy. He walks away because she also does say to him, like, I didn't lie. Like, I actually forgot that I had this birthday party for Emily. It seemed like she was telling the truth. Like, I just like
maybe
misstepped.
I guess
what my plans were for the whole night.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So before we get to the party, the craziness ensues, which we'll talk about. But Jake ends up helping this situation at the party. He walks Aria back to her house. She's like, come in. She's like, let me talk about it. Yes, I might have been a little jealous of Kim, but I feel safe with you. And he's like, Kim's just a friend. And he says, maybe you need someone to like help you deal with like everything that's going on in your life.
He
volunteered for it.
He did, and he along the line says like, I had no idea your life was like this.
Yeah, you
It
You've
just
got a lot of
keeps-
baggage.
Right.
At 17 years old.
Right.
You got a lot of baggage, girl.
But he's like, you know what? I'll be your bellhop.
Yeah, he's like,
I will carry your baggage around.
no
He's
bag's
like
too heavy for
the
me.
mule, the donkey.
He's super
The guard
ripped.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry your baggage. I'm going to guard and sleep on your couch. And
He's like, and like the way he, spoiler alert, goes in and like immediately goes to save Jenna. Like he is,
it's in him.
he likes to fix. He likes
Yeah.
to be there, a shoulder to cry on. He wants to feel needed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
And I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
No, we were saying when we were watching, we don't hate watching them. One, because it involves Aria, who is the main player.
Yeah.
Two, it's not Ezra.
Right.
And it seems more age appropriate.
It is. And they're honestly, it's sexier. I don't know. Like you kind of get to know each other first as immediately jumping into the restroom and making out, which is fun too.
We commented though when they first started hanging out, we're like, "There's no chemistry here."
Yeah, we
and
didn't
the kiss
feel it.
was weird.
It built.
It built. And this kiss,
Your girls were parched.
it
was nice.
It was pretty good. I have to say, better than the Ezra kisses.
Absolutely.
This was like, I feel protected,
My body.
and I can climb you like a tree.
My body feels protection.
Like that's what was happening.
Totally.
So it was a good kiss. It was
good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so over to briefly Aria's worse half, not better half, worse half. So
yeah.
Ezra sees Jake and Aria at the brew, and he is so distracted. Maggie's literally telling him, "I'm moving away and taking your son," and he's not hearing any of it until she physically is like, "I'm going to Washington." And he's like, Washington State, right? And he's like, "In Seattle? Like, what do you mean?" She's like, "Yes, they gave me money. I'm gonna get my master's." And he's like, but what does that mean for Malcolm and me and Rosewood? Which, guys, he's been in Rosewood for like a month. You can't uproot his life here. He loves it in Rosewood. He's been here for a month.
But he's so adjusted.
He's well adjusted. She's like, he'll adjust. He's a kid. He'll make new friends. It will be fine.
Were they all living in Ezra's apartment?
No, but it seems like they're there a lot.
Picking up
his toys, him. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe he splits his time.
Sure.
Or like, for the afternoon, whatever.
Right.
So later on, as you said, they are putting away some of Malcolm's stuff, and he's like, I would like you to rethink this, at least before, when you're going to look for apartments, can Malcolm stay with me and he doesn't have to miss any school? And at first she's like, yeah, okay, I'll drop him off. And then Ezra's pressing, and he's like, but what's going to happen when you guys do move? Does Malcolm know? Malcolm doesn't know yet. How is he going to feel about this? And she's like backed into a wall. And he's like, you pushed me out of his life. I know you've been there because you're his mother, but like I'm his father. And you didn't tell me I had a son. Mm-hmm. And then he asks Veronica for a name of, I guess, like a family lawyer.
Right.
Because he wants to now fight for custody. But it's going to be a real big uphill battle. He's not on the birth certificate, and he has only known him for a few months at this point. He hasn't really spent much time with him. So Veronica's like, the only thing you can do is get a paternity test, and then you can fight for it.
He's not the father.
And so, if you're not the father, boy, guess what? That's it.
Right.
And if you are.
And I guess that's where we're going.
Yeah,
why would we?
That's where we're going.
Right. Like, why would we put so much time and effort into this? So,
yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah. Vic says, wasn't that petty of Maggie to take Malcolm to Seattle this weekend? Or will she change her mind? That's true. She could change her mind.
She could change her mind. I don't think it was petty. It was, I'm the mom. We're new to this living arrangement.
We're new to a dad.
We're new to a dad. So, no, I'm going to continue on with my son.
Right. This is important for me.
Right.
And.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Predictions, though. What if it's not his son?
Well,
how do we feel about Maggie then? Like, why do this whole thing with Ezra if it's not his son?
either she doesn't know
Okay.
or she was so in need of money because his mom paid, right? Paid for her and all the things under the table.
Yep.
And it just got used to this. She was alone. She needed it. She was a new mom. And then when he came back into the picture, she was like, I don't know how to tell him no. And Malcolm took to you so much. How could I break that to him?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, on to the birthday girl, Miss Emily. So Paige pretends that their evening at home is, well, not at home, but at her aunt's lake house is just going to be a quiet night, just them two. But end up, she's planning a surprise party for Emily.
Yeah.
She ends up giving her a gift of this really intense training coach for swimming who's gotten Olympians and so Emily's like, oh, how did you do this for me? She said, please tell me you'll just go and meet with him. He's in Philly. He's expecting you to go today. So Emily meets with him and he's like, this is a really intense process. And let me take a look at your video. And so while he's watching, he does comment. But he's like, you have good potential. Like, I see a future for you. You have to start training right away. And she's like, oh, yeah, just after my shoulder heals. And he says, I didn't know about this. I would have told you actually not to come down here if I knew that, because I'm not going to put you in the pool for at least 6 months. So there's no way that you're going to get a scholarship this year. Yeah, it's just not going to happen.
It's like a waste of time.
And she's like really heartbroken, but also like really mad at Paige because she didn't say anything about the injury.
Yeah, right.
And she says to Paige, why didn't you say anything about my injury? Are you like just secretly hoping that I'm just going to magically swim and we're going to swim together? Like that's your dream for me.
That's what it is. And, you know, if she said anything, then he probably wouldn't have taken the meeting.
Definitely not.
And it's like, oh, let me have
That's
him.
what Paige said. He wouldn't have seen you.
Right. And if he meets her, maybe upon meeting her and then finding out about the injury, he would want to work with her because of her potential. Paige. Paige's heart is in the.
Yes, she just always takes the thing to the next level.
Yeah, and she's just so insecure on their relationship.
She is.
She just wants them to be together so bad. And here is another scene that I feel like I not misread, but read differently than you.
Well, I've watched it a few times, though. Like, I know that they're not broken up. But Michelle took that as they could have been broken up at this point.
Because what we're talking about is when Emily says to Paige, we will not be together next year.
Right.
And I said, oh! And then Liss is like, how did you take that? And I was like,
but I can see why you would. Honestly, it could go either way. Like, we don't know. You know, I know, but we wouldn't know until next week if we see that they're still. I mean, we don't see them in a relationship next week, but like, you know, we don't know what Emily meant by that. But I think it's to be assumed that she means we're not going to be together next year for sure. Like, I'm not going to be in the same city as you.
Right.
And then potentially the next 4 years, we're not going to be in the same city. And Paige is like, that's what I was worried about. Like, that's why she was fighting so hard for this, because she wants them to end up together, or at least be together for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
It's just like, this happens all the time in high school relationships.
It does happen all the time.
Like, people go away to separate schools and they make it work somehow.
Yeah.
Or they don't, and that's okay too.
Yeah. I guess it's just the way Emily said it. Emily should have said, like, we're not going to be together, but we will try. Or we will make
she didn't even
work.
I think, and when we see, I know I'm jumping ahead, but when we see them at the end of the night, Emily pretends like she's sleeping because Paige is like,
she doesn't want to deal.
I think Paige is like royally pissed her off.
Yeah, it's a lot. Also, like going into a surprise party
and then someone drowning.
Oh, well, that on top of that,
right? When you're not in the mood, you're then pissed off at your girlfriend. Also devastated by the news you heard at this meeting with the coach. She's just having a really bad day, and so I think she's probably just hurt, and I don't think she could come up with the words to be like, I love you and I want to be with you, but just will make it work. I don't think she just could verbalize that unless she does and we just don't see it as the audience.
Right.
Because they were out there for a while on the dock.
Right.
And Paige says, can you at least look like you're having a good time? And Emily's like, yeah, I can.
Right.
Which I feel like is asking him a lot.
Well,
you know,
can
like
you show face?
I threw you this party. Like, can you go blow out your candles? It's like, well, maybe she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
During the day, Aria and Spencer overhear Jenna and Shauna.
In
public.
Open forum, not in a
Whispering,
classroom. Not in a classroom, not in a hallway. Like, we are sitting in, like, the
and then in
common
the
area. Yeah.
where they eat lunch.
Right.
And Jenna says, they know I'm hiding something. The police should have known about Allison. And Shauna's like, they don't know anything. And it's too dangerous. I'm going to find out where she is.
Yeah.
What the hell is all this about? And the girls are like, this is about Allison.
Like, maybe the cops should know at this point. So it's like, should I go and tell them?
Yeah. And Shauna's like, don't do anything. And Jenna says, I don't have much time because clearly her vision is just decreasing by the day. And soon she'll not have any more vision. And unfortunately, the surgery just didn't really, I think there was a slim chance it works for most people. It's a slim chance that it works. And most people have this reaction. There's a very slim chance it does work.
Yeah.
So it's sad for Jenna.
It is sad for Jenna.
She has to keep living in like literally the darkness.
Yeah.
So the girls want to find out more. They're like, Paige, we know you uninvited Shauna, but we need you to now invite her to this party because we know she's going to bring Jenna. And we need to ask Jenna alone what she knows about Allison.
And Paige is like, all right.
Paige is like, whatever, sure.
Yeah.
They trick Shauna into coming by saying that the coach is going to be there.
Which is so weird. Why would the coach be at a
right?
party?
And also, like, that's what convinces her. I mean, I know she's new to the team and she needs to, like, get on coach's good side, but
no,
not believable to me.
No.
So the whole party, they're trying to figure out a way to get Jenna separated from Shauna. They're going to do this big, like, swim photo. And Shauna's like, I'm not falling for this. Like, you're not getting Jenna alone.
Right.
Finally, before they leave, Aria, like, pulls them aside. And she's like, I know you know something about Allison. Just, like, blurts it out. She's like, she was my friend. And Jenna's like, I don't know anything. Like, I wouldn't tell you anything. Right. And that's where we leave Jenna. But then, you know, there's all this craziness. Emily's blowing out the candles. Emily's like, I'm going to go outside and look for Spencer with Aria. Spencer just, like, goes missing.
I know.
And then Jake ends up bumping into Aria and Spencer and Emily.
Right.
And then Emily sees what she thinks is Spencer in the water face down. It ends up being Jenna. And she is not breathing.
Yeah. And she was hit in the back of the head, it seems.
And right. And Emily's like, there was blood. And luckily the ambulance come, but she is still unresponsive when they go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
So scary. Where was Spencer?
Where was anyone? Like, nobody saw this happen.
Yeah,
Someone hit her
very
over the head, pushed her in.
Right.
Or maybe pushed her in. She then hit her head. Who knows? But yeah, not good for Miss Jenna.
No.
Not good at all. Mike says, will we as the audience... Oh, sorry. I'm skipping ahead. So we go to the hospital, and then this is when Spencer says, is Toby here? You know, his parents just got there. She's still unresponsive, and says to Shauna, is it Allison you're afraid of? And Shauna says, Allison is dead. Like, girls, get it through your thick skull.
Like, super blunt.
She is dead.
She's dead.
And Spencer says, who's the one that everyone's afraid of? Who are you guys afraid of? And then she whips her hair back and forth and says, CC Drake.
I mean, this turnaround was just like...
It was a Pantene commercial.
Absolutely. But I still think it's not actually CC Drake, and I think it's someone giving the name
It's
CC
like
Drake.
too many, like, hat on a hat, like, CC Drake. Well, it's too many times.
It's not CC Drake. It's not the CC Drake
we know. Yeah. So Mike says, will the audience see Cece before the liars do? When will Cece make a reappearance?
Are we talking about the real CC Drake?
I guess he's talking about the real Cece Drake.
Yes, I think she will resurface, and maybe she's going to be like, I don't know
Who's using my name?
I don't know who's using my name. But then they're going to be like, why would we believe you?
Right.
And then she's going to be like, this is why you should believe me. I don't know what to tell you. And she'll have like tears, watery eyes.
Okay, so if we're going with the theory that Cece Drake is not, in fact, Cece Drake, when will we see this Cece Drake? Will we see the Cece Drake before anyone else?
Yes, but with a mask on.
Okay.
So
The Allie mask?
Or the Emily mask.
Or the Emily mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike says, do you think Jenna was attacked out of nowhere? Or do you think this was an interaction or conversation that she had before she ended up in the water? Kat says, who attacked her? What is with this Jenna situation?
I don't know.
Was it Cece Drake?
Why would Cece Drake?
Cece just drove out from like New York, let's just say.
Maybe.
Just to hit Jenna over the head.
Maybe Jenna was... Because when they were when everybody's in the inside and Jenna's like, can we please go? Can we please go? Paige rolls out. It's like where everyone's going to sing.
Yeah.
And the crowd takes over. So Jenna and Shauna get separated.
Yeah. But like not for that.
I know. But it seems
how big
like,
could it be? You know?
I know. And so then Jenna must have like the crowd took her. Like she floated. Like how did she get so separated?
Yeah.
I think maybe someone
was behind her or something.
Yes, and like hit her in the head, and then she tripped and then floated out into the water. I don't think she actually had a conversation with anybody.
Right. It would have been too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kat has a question about Emily and Paige. She says, with never ending November, does this mean Emily and Paige have been together for only a month at best, and thus their future not aligning is not a possibility worth tears at this point?
Oh my gosh, Kat.
Well, they have
a history.
It's so true though, because when we open season 3 is when we find out this is their graduating year. Like we went through all of season 3, correct? Because when we open season 4, it's not their senior year, because this is like after Maya has passed. We watched the whole play out of Nate and like the lake house, and like we find out in season 3 opener that this is the summer, a start of their senior year, and we are only in November. So Paige and Emily, as I guess what she's saying is, Paige and Emily have really only been dating for like a month and a half at this point, because when she got back to school, she wasn't in a relationship because she was heartbroken over Maya. It's crazy. Oh my god.
What?
Did you even get any of it?
No, I did, but I'm like having a trouble. You're having a trouble.
You're having a trouble. It's true.
Computing this, making sense of it.
I know. It is
when
not
did
correct,
Paige
guys.
Dunk her in the water? The 2?
Season 2.
Okay, and that was junior year.
Yes.
So they have like had
Or was that season 1?
Or is that season 1? They've had a history. So they've known each other. I mean, I'm not saying that's part of their, lovership, but.
Right. And they did date.
Right.
Briefly. Wow.
Was that season 1 when they.
Wow. What a trip.
I really need a timeline written out of Paige and Emily's relationship.
I can do that.
Thank you. I know you don't
I could work
want to spend time on that, but
I'm sure it will be pretty short compared to other things I would have to write a timeline
that's
about.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess, do we have to put so much stake into this, even though they've only been dating for like a month or 2?
It's been intense though. It's been intense.
Because Paige is very intense.
Paige is very intense. Paige has been like very much in love with Emily for a while.
Long time, yeah.
And like when you're a teen and this is all you got going on, everything is heightened. So
true.
I'll give it to, I mean, I'm not putting stake in it, but I understand why Paige is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have 2 like final scenes of the episode, which I felt was really interesting to do. One scene with Redcoat and the other scene with A, black hoodie.
Yeah.
So we have Redcoat standing outside the De Laurentiis house. She goes like through the bushes with the little, I guess,
Lattice.
yeah, breaks through their gate basically, and removes like the panel and just like walks through
to go
very
underneath
random.
the house.
Yeah,
And we just see the blonde hair coming
Right.
out of the red hood, which could be a wig.
absolutely could be. Yeah, random. And then another random scene, which is A with a bottle of wine. It spilled. It almost looks like it's blood. And they have a sheet of music. Anytime is the music, the song. And they're playing the piano. But then they take the sheet of music, put it in an envelope, and it's addressed to Toby.
What?
We'll see what that is next week.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, okay, good. So we have like
we have a resolution at least with that. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Vic says, did Allie play the piano?
Well, I was thinking about that, Vic, because I'm like, who in our cast of characters here played the piano?
I don't think anyone yet, except for Spencer and Mona. Right? Because they both played in Radley. That's the only time I think we've seen them play.
Oh, so maybe this is Mona.
Maybe.
Because she's back in Radley.
Back at into her old tricks.
So maybe this has to do with Marin.
Yeah, I think, well, it definitely has to do with Marin. Yep.
And maybe it was Mona. Okay.
Fun
All right.
stuff.
Fun stuff. Good stuff.
All right, that's my summary. We can head over to a little A or nay. Woo! Kate says, A or nay, Paige throwing a surprise party for Emily.
Nay.
Maggie moving across the country for grad school.
Nay.
Shana saying that this will all be over soon.
A.
What did she mean by that? Cece Drake being continually mentioned by everyone.
A.
I'd say so. Jake showing up at Emily's party.
Nay.
Jenna's near drowning.
A.
Pastor Ted posting bail for Ashely. Where did he get 100K?
I don't believe he did it.
I know you don't believe he did it.
Oh, nay.
I thought everything was going down. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kate.
Good stuff.
It is good stuff. Okay, let's go over to a Lucky Leon's Ladle and get some ice cream up in this hot room.
One of these, I am so hot. Quick break.
Today more hot than other days?
Yes, probably because I'm wearing pants.
You're wearing pants.
Also, you know when your bra is super itchy?
Yes.
If
you think about it.
I'm pretty sure I have a tiny little cat hair that is in, and it's right here.
Do you want to get it?
Oh my God. No, because I would have to take it off and sometimes they get so stuck in there that I have to take tweezers.
Oh my God, really? That's
yes,
commitment.
it is so itchy. And like, here's itchy. Like, I've been touching myself. I'm like readjusting. It might be distracting. It's because I'm hot and itchy and I really want ice cream.
We're cranky.
Rant over. Okay, here we go.
Lucky Leon's.
Yes, the scoop of the week is Baskin-Robbins icing on the cake. Cake flavored ice cream with cake pieces, frosting bits, and a candy confetti ribbon.
Oof.
This flavor is for the birthday girl, Emily. The frosting and confetti are floating through the ice cream just like Jenna's lifeless body was flowing.
Jeez.
Yikes, floating through the water at the end. I give this episode 2.5 scoops.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. How do you feel about birthday cake flavor?
Not a thing for me to eat ever.
Probably my least favorite
Same.
flavor of ice cream.
I don't like anything birthday cake. I also just even don't really like rainbow sprinkles. If I'm going to pick a Jimmy, it's going to be a chocolate sprinkle.
I don't discriminate against the sprinkles.
I mean, hey, if they're already on it, it is what it is. But like, I generally associate rainbow sprinkles with like cake batter, birthday cake, cotton candy. All those things are way too sweet for me.
I hear you, but I do like a piece of funfetti cake.
I will dabble.
Occasionally.
Yes.
Small bite.
Very small bite. Maybe even don't even need the frosting on it, just the cake itself.
Yeah.
Actually, I did have funfetti recently at a barbecue. She made it just like, she was like,
So
I just felt like
fun.
making it. I'm like, I haven't had this in years.
And it was good.
And I was like, it tastes just like how I remembered it.
Remember. Yeah.
My sister always requested that for her birthday.
What did you request?
have a fruit tart. I mean, does it not track? Literally one of those like little tarts that have the custard and the fruit on top. That was what I would choose. My mom's like, you're a weirdo, but okay, sure. Or like a cheesecake. Yeah. I never really, or ice cream, always ice cream. But like, if I was going to pick like an individual thing, like we go to the supermarket and they in the case, I'd be like, the fruit tart, please.
Fruit tart, always.
She'd be like, what a weirdo, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. All right, let's go over to MVP and shittiest.
Let's do it.
I think I'm going to fuse. I'm going to do a little fusion.
Okay, we're going to do MVP first?
MVP first.
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
Tashley. Yes, love it. Love it. Ted, whether or not he did the bail, I keep saying posted bail. Is that the right term?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
I hope.
Paid it, whatever. He was super sweet and he brought a pie over and he's very supportive and
he really is into her.
He's so into her.
Like, I mean, who wouldn't be? But he is so special. And I just really loved that in addition to him, she's like, I'm not admitting to something I didn't do.
Right.
And she's willing to go through all this crap. And then she made it out on the other side. I mean, she still has work to do here. But
yeah, right.
It's just nice to see that she's like, no, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do that. And she invited Ted and she was honest with Ted.
Yes. And then he, I love when he's like, I'm going to make you a meal for you and Hannah. I'll drop it off. And she's like, only if you stay to eat it with us.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm
so invested
I like it.
into
I
this
like it. I like
relationship.
it. It's very good.
Shittiest. I guess I don't really like my answer, but
who'd you pick?
Paige. Only because of not being truthful and being intense, but I understand why she's doing that.
I feel bad for her.
I do. I know. I do. I don't really have anyone else to pick.
Originally, I was going to put Aria just because she was annoying me, but I also understand why she's acting the way she's acting too. Mm-hmm. So really, no one was that shitty.
No. 2 weeks in a row. Not really like many, right? Shitty people.
Yeah.
Cringy? I don't think it was cringy at all. I actually enjoyed most of this episode.
I know. So 0.
Okay, sure, 0. Not even ticking on the spectrum.
I'm trying to think what was even. I don't even think we laughed at any of the language, did we? Or am I drawing the blank?
No, there was no like using this as an analogy, saying this like movie quote.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go. It will be nothing. It's nothing. There's no cringe this week.
Nothing.
It's pretty amazing.
Unless we're missing it.
Yeah. Let us know. Hey, let us know. If something was cringy, let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, right.
All right. So this is the end. I'm going to give you the title for episode 10. Double digits. We have made it.
Wow, 10 weeks already.
10 weeks is
10 weeks of our summer.
I know. Well, I mean, it's right now we're recording this. It's August 14th.
I know.
Like that is almost.
I know. I know.
Mid-August.
Yeah.
Okay, so the title for episode 10 is "The Mirror Has 3 Faces."
Ooh.
My secret. Shh. We go back to Radley, where Mona talks to her old doctor, who is clearly hiding something, and she claims his loyalties are with the enemy.
What?
Her doctor. It's a real person, her doctor.
Why do you keep doing that? You're freaking me
Because is he actually a doctor?
Liz is giving me the eyes. Like I'm like,
who is the doctor at Radley?
Well, I'm having two thoughts.
Not the aide. Not Mr. Eddie.
The other one who's in the home.
Oh, Dr. Palmer. No, that wasn't her doctor. She has a doctor.
No!
I knew she would get there. Yeah, but he's not on her side.
Ren?
Yeah.
Is not on her side?
Apparently not. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Her
they were on the same side. No, they're not.
Huh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. He's I know. Cockroach that just doesn't die. He is. But
we get something.
We get you know, he's a part of things.
Okay.
So at least there's that.
Okay. Did you like next week's episode? Do you like next week's episode?
I think it gives you some things, and it's exciting because we're gearing up like to the mid-season finale. So we know we have episode 11, and then we literally have episode 12, which is the summer finale, which is a big episode. We'll have Lauren Daisy on for that episode.
Yay.
Yeah.
Very
so excited for that.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see Mona and Ren get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm looking forward to seeing Ren, but seeing them be combative towards one another.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Ren. I can't believe, like, Liz was literally giving it away to me, like, doctor. And I'm like, and she's like, don't you dare say Elam. Not the ape.
I was like, I know she's thinking about Eddie. But then when you brought up Dr. Palmer, I was like, oh shit. No, it's actually not Dr. Palmer. You threw me for a loop with that one.
Yeah. Oh, Randy Ran's back.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, everyone's favorite doctor.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so more Radley. It's exciting.
I figured we would. And I guess where I'm at is like Mona can do more work safely on the inside, but also she just confessed that she would sneak out of Radley all the time.
Right. Like how and why would they let that happen, that she would go back there?
And also, are they now just going to be on higher alert because Mona's back? And when they be like, oh, Mona, we know about this one.
Right,
she
we need to
escapes
watch
a lot.
her.
Right. So is she able to accomplish as much as she did? Right. Okay. Good face, Liz. Good face.
I can tell you that next week Ren says they are low staffed at Radley.
Ooh.
So she's gonna take that to her advantage.
She can
I'm
do
sure.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I look forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Back at Radley, I enjoy when we're at Radley because that kind of gives us some. Yeah, it's usually the more interesting parts of the episode. Right. Even briefly last week when Spencer brought the cookies, like just being there.
Yes.
And you just get answers there.
Yes.
For the most part.
Yes.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Cool. Woo.
Join us next week. And, catch us on all the things.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, comment on YouTube. Download the pod wherever you'd like.
We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, maybe like and comment.
Oh, wow.
Or leave an Apple Podcast review or something of the sort.
It'd be great.
I'm just throwing those things out there in case you're interested.
The homework, the call to action.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, just do it. And we'll be back next time.
See you at Radley.
Bye.